Welcome to day 66 of playing chess every day until I reach 1800 elo. Today, play again, 10-minute game. Developing my pieces here. Also here the knight is very beautiful place there. What I don't really like. Taking the knight right there. And now he has this pawn push to d4, and now I try somehow to prevent it. So let's go h3. Because push takes knight here, but the pawn is there, remaining there. But now I put some pressure on his pawn on g5 if he doesn't push. Trading the pieces here. And now long castle. Now he wants to put some pressure on me, so I just defend it right there. So he has to take with the knight if he wants to push the pawn, but it doesn't let it in. Now I have to put the bishop right there. Now if he pushes, I have to push this once. This position is very hard right there. Now if he pushes how I said, what he will do, I just push. If he pushes, I won't take. And then if he takes back. Yeah, let's see. My bishop right there is very strong. Now he can't castle. It's very good for me. Putting the king. He could also just push. That could be a problem for me. I cannot take here because if he takes with the rook back, I cannot take this pawn anymore. So I think if I go just here, prevent giving him the move a3, I go b2, then I will take this free pawn right there. Very beautiful combination in my opinion. He just takes. Very weird, I have to say. Just getting here a free pawn. Next, he just opens, but my king, it's well defended, I think, in my opinion. Now he defends that square better. can't push this pawn right there because the queen isn't anymore there. Very beautiful. He cannot take. What the move. He has to push or just leave it there. Let's see. Now she wants to put some pressure on me right there. But I think king here defends it the whole way because here queen rook takes. Very beautiful. Also this free pawn here, I just don't like it at all. I just want to prevent it so I don't get pinned or something like that. So I think, and now he plays this move that I didn't want to see. I have to let the knight there away. It's very bad for me, but it's the only option that I have right now. Now taking here, obviously, the next move. Now I tag, not him. I'm sorry. And then I can just push here once, and then putting the rook right there. He has to take because of the check, getting a queen, winning a rook right there. Now putting the king here because I have to defend this square. I'm not allowed to forget that. But this bishop right now is very. Now I think he's winning. I couldn't do anything against that knight. Or could I have gone just here? Here. My fault. Then he will go. No, he just moves that. Takes here the free pawn. And he blunders the rook. How lucky I am. How lucky I am. You don't know that. You don't know how lucky I am. And I'll just take again a free pawn right there. But also putting some pressure on this pawn right there. But also like this check. And yeah. Let's see. No. He had this beautiful checkmate right there. I didn't saw that. Very beautiful by him. Now let's go into the second game, hoping for win. Let's repeat it. Don't want to get the Italian game in. He goes here, castling. Takes here, takes with the rook back. No, attacking his knight right there. Like next move, b4. Now he has to move back. Trading the pieces. But now I have a bishop pair that's very interesting. You know what I mean. It's very nice, beautiful, interesting. I can't speak that out. Now opening my rook line here. he missed something because I have. What is more better? What is better? Let's see. I think this is better because I can go for the mate right there. Holy beautiful. Because now I can go here mating. The next move, rook f8. How beautiful is that? I think because now I have this bishop line right there. Gives me another free pawn right there. Yeah, free pawn. Just now, hoping somehow to get a mate. If it goes here, I just take the free pawn. With the rook, one of the rooks, I will just take the pawn right there. He pushes. Now I have to put some pressure on him somehow. With the knight like here. Trying the bishop with the knight. And now I am a bit more winning. I could say that. Because bishop rook against knight and rook is bishop and rook better because bishop has the more line, you know, but it's like also positional how it's placed, the rook and the bishop. Also don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss videos. That would be a very big thing for me. Now attacking his knight right there. Just put it there. Pushing the pawn if it takes. I will just now attacking his pawn right there. Could just take mine, but I will take his. Developing my king. He takes the free pawn, I also take the free pawn. But also I open my pawn section right here. Also defend my pawn of the rook. How we see here. Again, defend, trading the pawns. Also like pushing next because he will not get really fast to this square. He cannot get with the king right there. Now I push the pawn but also defend this square and he missed that. And now I'm more winning here. Pushing the pawn again. And he doesn't have the square right there. He has to go right here to c3 and he cannot go because of my bishop. And the king isn't in the square, if you know. And he resigns. How beautiful is this game? Please subscribe, join my Discord and Chess Club. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.